गणेशाय नमः। श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। श्री सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्त जनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपित वामभागं पाणौ महासायक चारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्। राम राम कहि राम कहि, राम राम कहि राम, तनु परिहरि रघुवर विरघु, राहु गयहु सुरधाम। Saying Ram, Ram, Dasharatha Maharaj reached heaven. Ram Bhakti, Ram love. When we have extreme love for the Lord, tears come to our eyes, throat is choked, hair standing on end. The peak of it, when a person cannot keep his life, that is the highest sign of love. He said he lived so many days with the hope to see his son, even though he knew that it will not happen. Finally, he gave up his life. At that time, Vasishthaji came. Ram, Lakshman and Bharat Shatrugna all the four children were not here. Who will do his last rites? Bharat must come. He is far away. It is said here, Tele Nava Bhari Nrupatanu Rakha. The body was put in herbal oil and protected. And Vasishthaji sent messenger, you go very fast and bring Bharat. Don't say anything to him. Only say that there is some emergency and Vasishthaji wants you immediately. There Bharat was there in his uncle's place, but a few days he was not feeling comfortable, having bad dreams. Again and again he was worshipping. And when he heard that a dood has come from Ayodhya and asking him to come immediately, he felt that there is something wrong. He felt, but don't know what it is. But without delaying, immediately Bharat and Shatrugna left for Ayodhya. And when they reached Ayodhya, that city which was the most beautiful, glorious, prosperous all the time, the atmosphere filled with celebration. And now everything was looking like a cremation ground. When Bharat looked at people, they turned their faces as they were thinking. Even Bharat had also some hand in this. It was very uneasy. Then he goes to his mother's place, Kaikeyi's palace. Very happily she comes with Arati to receive Bharat. Bharat, you have come, I was waiting for you. How is everybody in my mother's place? She asked Bharat as if nothing has happened. Bharat said, they are all right, but tell me, where is my father? Immediately crocodile tears in her eyes. She said, you know everything I did for you, but only something, little bad thing happened. What is that? And your father is no more. How such a thing happened? Where is Ram? My father should have given my hand to Ram at least. Then she narrates the whole story, how she encashed her two boons and how Mantara helped her. And when Bharat heard Rama has gone to forest, he became more miserable than hearing the news of Dasharatha Maharaj's death. Bharat forgot even Dasharatha Maharaj's death, and Rama going a tapaswin to forest for what? Then he came to know that he was the cause for all that. If he was not born, then all these things would not have happened. He was responsible. Kaigeyi tried to console him. If you have this kind of thought in your mind, why didn't you kill me as soon as I was born? You think the fish will be happy when you take it out of water? How lucky I am born in a Surya Vamsha. Got a father like Dasharatha Maharaj, brother like Rama, but you have to be my mother. We have no control over our destiny. You did not feel any pain in asking such cruel boons. Why your tongue was not burned while asking this? I don't know how my father trusted you, loved you so much. Tell me, in this whole world, which jiva is there to whom Bhagavan Rama is not here? What happened to you? Who are you? Anyway, don't stand in front of me. I don't want to see your face anymore. You are not my mother. You are my enemy number one. At that time, this mantra came, and Shatrughna saw her, not so angry. He just pushed her. She fell down. But Bharat said, let us not stay here anymore. And they both went to Kausalyaji's place. Kausalyaji embraced them. She felt as though she was meeting Ramchandraji only. Bharat said, oh mother, may I incur the sins of all those people who do wrong things, if in this whole episode I had any hand in them. Kausalyaji said, I know you can never even think of such thing, even in your dream. You are dear to Ram, and Ram is dear to you, I know. Her words were soothing to him. That time Vasishtha Rishi came and tried to console Bharat. Now you must do the final rites of Dasharatha Maharaj, and whatever the Shastra prescribed about last rites, Bharat did 10 times more than that. And all these are over. Now they met in the Rajya Sabha. Vasishtha said, as far as Dasharatha Maharaj was concerned, his whole life was noble, and therefore he cannot attain any ill fate anyway. He is definitely in the heaven. Now we must think the next step. He is already in heaven. It is very simple. Kaikeyi was granted 2 boons. 1 boon, Rama has to go to forest, and he has already gone. Second, she asked that you should become the king. Therefore, you take over the kingdom. Nobody will say you have done anything wrong. Kausalyaji and Vasishthaji all said that you should take charge of the kingdom. Now, 177. के बाद
श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामा श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामा हित हमार सियपति सेवकाई सोहरि लीन मात कुट लाई मैं अनुमान दी I started to know sorry मैं अनुमान दीख मन माही आन उपाय मोर हित नाही शोक समाजु राजू के ही लेखे लखन राम सिया बिनु पद देखे बादी बसन बिनु भूषण भारू बादी बिरति बिनु ब्रह्म विचारू श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम सरुज शरीर बादी बहु भोगा बिनु हरि भगति जाय जप जोगा जाय जीव बिनु देह सुहाई बादी मोर सब बिनु रघुराई जाऊं राम पही आय सुदेव एक ही आग मोर हित हेतु मोहि नृप करी भल आपन चाहू सो स्नेह जड़ता बस कहूँ के कई सुअ कुटिल मती राम विमुख गत लाज तुम चाहत सुख मोह बस मोहि से अधम के लाज सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय
Bharat said, my father passed away, Sita Ram went to forest, and then you asked me to rule Ayodhya. I want to know you are thinking good of me or thinking good of yourself. The day I sit on that throne, the whole Ayodhya will go down to Rasatal. If you are thinking of my good, I should be given the choice to determine what is good for me. It hamare, as far as my well-being is concerned, it is only by a sevak to Siyapati Ramchandraji. In their service only lies my good. But my mother, because of what kind of wicked thought she had deprived me of that pleasure. I have thought and thought over the matter. I do not see any other way following which I will be happy in life. Ram Sita Seva alone makes me happy. Without Ramachandraji, everything is utterly useless. Like without wearing clothes, if somebody puts on many, many ornaments, will it look so nice? And talking of Brahma Vichar, but no Vairagya at all. The body is suffering from varieties of illness, and then say, enjoy this and enjoy that. What enjoyment? Mechanically worshipping Lord without love for the Lord. In that way, everything is useless for me without Ram. Please give your consent. Only one thing I want to do, that is, I want to go where Rama is and want to bring him here. Only in that alone there is joy and happiness. Please forgive me for contradicting you. Here we are talking about dharma. Lord Rama determined his dharma. What is dharma? That which lead one to prosperity, peace and spiritual unfoldment and liberation. That is called param dharma. Dharma is that which integrates the society, and dharma is the one integrate our personality. Rama said when Dasharatha Maharaj granted 2 boons, it was his duty to give. If that is not done now, people in Ayodhya will lose faith. If father has given the promise, then it is the duty of putra to follow it. Purede piduhu karyam, the one who completes the incomplete job of his father is called putra. Bharat's determination of dharma was more difficult. Dasharatha Maharaj, what he wanted was Rama to be the king. He was cornered. If I accept the kingdom, Dasharatha Maharaj, will he be happy? No. Was it his wish that Bharat should become the king? No. Can you say it was Kaikeyi's wish? That also you cannot say yes. Actually, it was not even her wish. It was given by Mantara. In other words, by becoming king, I will be fulfilling a Mantara's wish, a Dasi's wish. Just think of it. And Shastra says, Bhagavan Vishnu alone is the king. And all other kings who comes there is representative and sevaks of Bhagavan Vishnu. When Bhagavan Vishnu himself is there, now with us, how can anybody else be the king? Bharat looks at Rama as the Lord. And even if you look at the constitution of Ayodhya, only the elder brother should become the king. When Bharat said, I want to go to Rama and bring him here, then what happened was all these people who were under the spell of grief and doubtful of Bharata, suddenly Bharata became dear to them, all even more than Ram. Now after 184, Bhasabke.
Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram,
Ram Ram, Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
हा सबके मन बोध न थोरा, जनु गण धुनि सुनि चातक मोरा, चलत प्रात लखि निर्नव नीके, भरत प्राण विभे सब ही के, उन्हीं बंधी भर तहि सिरुनाई, चले सकल घर पिता कराई, धन्य भरत जीवन जुग माही, स्नेह सराहत जाई, कहीं परस्पर भाव रखवाली, सो जानई जनि गरदनि मारी, को कहरहन कहिय नहीं काहू, को न चहै जग जीवन दाहू। राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम।
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 जरऊ सो संपत्ति सदन सुखू, सुहृद मात पितु भाई, सन्मुख होत जो राम पद, करे न सहस सहाय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय।
The moment he said, let us go to Ramchandraji, suddenly that spell of grief was lifted and everyone's minds were overjoyed. That moment Bharat became Pranapriya for all of them. All of them did namaskar to Vasishtha Rishi and went to their homes. Everybody started praising Bharat. They also said, we will also come with you. And someone in the house had to stay back to take care of the house. He felt that someone cut their head. Then they said, why worry about home? Who cares? Let us all go. And Bharat said, let them all come. Bharat called such people, capable people, trustworthy. If all are going, you have to take care of Ayodhya. Then everyone left for the forest, each one according to their age. Some were walking, some were riding horse, and some were riding in the chariot. Bharat thought that Ramchandraji is walking on the ground, and how can I ride on a chariot? He also started walking. When he started walking, all the people are also started walking because their king is walking. Then Kausalyasi came to Bharat and said, because you are walking, look at all the people, young and old, they are also walking. Please sit on a chariot and ride. He understood and followed the advice. Bharatji's yatra is a spiritual journey towards reaching Rama Sita. When you start your sadhana, you should not cause disturbance to others. Therefore, Bharatji listened to the advice. Okay, he sat in the chariot and all of them got onto their vehicles. But then, slowly, Bharat remained at the back, still walking. Nobody knew. First, as he was reaching Sringaverpur, there our Nishad Raj, he came to know that Bharat is going with all army and all royal paraphernalia. He had doubt that this Bharat is going with any evil intention. So immediately he called his soldiers, told them to take position. As long as we are here, we will not allow Bharat to proceed further. But at that time, one old man, he sneezed at that time. There was a person who understood signs of omens. the way he sneezed and the direction according to that, it does not appear that Bharat is going as an enemy, but as a friend. Therefore, we should not take action without finding out the real motive. Then some gifts were sent to Bharat, and what he takes from there, they can judge his motive. Then he came to know Bharat is so pure-hearted, and Nishad Raj started walking towards Bharatji, and Vasishthaji told Bharat that he is Rama's friend. The moment he heard that he is a friend of Rama, Bharat rushed ahead and embraced Nishad Raj. That evening they took care of everyone. Then Bharat asked, please show me those places my Lord sat and slept, etc. And they are holy places for me. And then when he saw under a tree on the bed of leaves, Bhagavan and Sita ji slept, he started crying. And his greatest sorrow was they were walking barefooted without wearing any shoes. I am responsible for all this. So after Doha 200,
Ram Ram, Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ram Ram, Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ram suna dukh kaan na kahu, जीवन तरु चिमि जोग वड़ राहु. पलक नयन फनि मनि जहि भांति, जोग वहै जननी सकल दिन राति. ते अब फिरत विपिन पद चारी, कंद मूल फल फूल आहारी. ऋग के कई मंगल मूला, भैसी प्राण प्रिय तम प्रतिकूला. मैं धिग धिग अद उदरी अभागी, सब उत्पात भयउ जेहि लागी. कुल कलंक करी सृजऊ विधाता, साई तो ओह मोहि कीन कुमाता. सुनी सब प्रेम सम छावे निषादु, नाथ करिय कत बारी विषादु. राम तुमहि प्रिय तुम प्रिय रामहि, यह निर्जो सुदोष विधि बामहि. राम राम, श्री राम जय जय राम.
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 he said, we never know the inscrutable way of destiny and what will happen to life. The Nishadra said, please know that Rama loves you so much. That night he was here, he was talking about you. Therefore do not think that Rama does not love you. Then next morning, even Bharat and Shatrughna also became ascetics. So many boats and arrangements were made to cross Gangaji. And when they reached Bharatwaj Rishi's ashram, Bharat went to see him. Bharatwaj Rishi said, "You know, this episode looks sorrowful and painful, but many good things have come out of this. Bharat's love for Ram would not have known to the world otherwise. Prema ki Bharata Murati. Bharat was the very personification of Ram Prem. Lakshman's love were known to everybody, but Bharat was shy and never came forward and expressed his love for Ram. He said everybody should know how to love Bhagavan. One thing he said beautifully, he said, your dynasty is great. There was one king called Raja Bhagirath. Bhagirath Raja with his penance brought Gangaji from heaven to earth. Dasharatha Maharaj with his penance brought the very Lord from whose feet Gangaji came. That Bhagavan he brought down to earth. You have brought love for Bhagavan. One greater than the other, because anyone can reach Bhagavan only through love. And you have shown what that love is, Ram Prem. Earlier, when he met Ramchandraji, Bharatwaj Rishi, when he met Ramchandraji, he said the result of all spiritual practices is your darshanam. And what is the result of Bhagavan darshan? Bharatwaj Rishi says, Bharat darshanam. Means Bhagavan's devotees darshanam is the result of Bhagavan's darshanam. Just think, Bharatwaj Muni holding Bharat in such high position. Even Bharatwaj Muni was reveling in the love of Bharata. Here, while taking bath in that Triveni, Bharat was praying. Arthana dharmana kama ruchi yatina chahudirabana janama janamarati ramapada yahabaradhanuna ana. He says, I have no desire for dharma, artha, kama or moksha. Life after life, I want only the love for the lotus feet of the Lord. As this is going on, Bharatwaj Muni thought that it is rare to get a guest like Bharata. And when a guest has come, we should treat them as per their status. Bharatwaj Muni said, all of you stay here tonight, accept our hospitality. Bharata looked at the ashram and his people, so many are there. Maharaj, but Bharatwaj Rishi said, don't worry about that, it is my job. You have to stay and say yes only. Then this Bharatwaj Muni sat in meditation and invoked Indra Devata, and Indra sent Riddhi Siddhi. And in no time, the vast space, palaces, and made heaven upon earth. Majority of the Ayodhyavasis were so fascinated and enjoyed the pleasures. Only Bharata, Shatrughna, Kausalya, and Vasishthaji were not touched by the luxury. Bharat not even mentally touched any Bhogavastu. Next morning, everything disappeared. See, Bharatwaj Rishi had that kind of power, but he never enjoyed for himself. He was living in an ashram. Now, Bharata Shatrughna were going, all the villagers saw. They thought that Ram Lakshmana has come again. because Bharat also had same complexion, Shatrughna, fair complexion. And when they saw close, they came to know who they are. They became dear to all. Now, Bharata is going to bring Bhagwan back. Now, see what happens in heaven. The Devatas were getting worried. This Bharata goes to Ramchandraji, and Ram is Kevala Prema Priya Ram. This love for Rama of Bharata is overwhelming. And suppose he is able to influence Rama, and Bhagavan is Ram Bhakta Priya, and also get carried away by the love of Bharata and return to Ayodhya, what will happen to our mission? Killing Ravana, that is our mission. They were only thinking about their interest. If Rama returns, Ravana will still be there in Lanka and he will torture us. So Indra Bhagavan goes to Brahmaji and said, do something to change the mind of Bharata. Brahmaji said, Are Indra, what kind of mind you have to think that you can change Bharata's mind? He is not Mantara. And why are you worried? Have faith. Bharat will not do something that will be against Bhagavan's will. He is love and also he has love also Vivek. Bharat is a beautiful combination of both. So don't worry. Now from a long distance, Rama Sita saw some dust rising. Prior to that, Sitaji told Ram, last night I had a strange dream. It is sad that I saw all my mothers-in-laws wearing white dress. That means they were widows. Rama also started thinking. By that time, dust rising, birds flying, the animals started running here and there. And the news came that a huge army is coming. Then Lakshmana climbed on a tree and saw a huge army is coming. And the flag looked like Ayodhya's flag. And he thought that Bharat is coming with army, thinking that Rama is alone here and he wants his kingdom unrivaled. And that is why he is coming here to defeat Rama. And you know Lakshmana, if he has a small suspicion that someone is going to harm Ramachandraji, that is enough. So after Doha 227, Vishayi. टू 27 के बाद विषयी जीव
राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम
राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम
विषयी जीव पाई प्रभुताई मूढ़ मोह बस कोई जनाई भरत नीति रत साधु सुजाना प्रभु पद प्रेम सकल जुग जाना तेऊ आज राम पद पाई चले धर्म मर जाद मिटाई कुटिल कुबंधु कुअब सरुता की जानी राम वन वास एकाकी करी कुमंत्रु मन साज समाजु आए करे अकंटक राजू कोटि प्रकार कलपि कुटिलाई आए तल पटु प्रीत कपट कुचाली के ही सोहाती रथ बाजी गजाली भरत ही तो सुदेह को जाए जग बो राई राज पदु पाए राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम राम राम
श्री राम जय जय राम
राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम
राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम
राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम
राम राम श्री राम जय जय राम
ससी गुरतिय
The worldly people, the moment they get power, Lakshmana says, the worldly people, the moment they get power, they forget all ethics and moral values. They say in this world the power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. He came down from the tree and said, Bhagavan, he saw worried look on the face of Rama. Lord was thinking, this Bharata is coming to take me back. And one side, my father's promise to mother. Love is so powerful, and Bhagavan knew that Bharat is intelligent person. He will not put me on the spot, Dharma Sankat. But Lakshmana thought that Rama is worried that Bharata is coming with the whole army to fight. Bhagavan, he said, Bhagavan, you relax, I alone will teach him a lesson. At that time there was an Akashvani. Lakshmana, before doing anything, you should think properly. After proper thinking only you should do. The invisible voice said, thoughtless action is not praiseworthy. Then Bhagavan saw Lakshmana is feeling embarrassed, said, Lakshmana, your love come first. Lakshman, what you said is true, that power corrupts people only to that person who is already corrupt. The one who has never done any sadhu seva, never filled his heart with devotion, definitely to that person power will corrupt. The one who never serves sadhu sant mahatma, only that person's mind get corrupted. As far as Bharata is concerned, he himself is the greatest sadhu. Even if he gets the post of Brahma, Vishnu or Mahesh, his mind will not get tempted or corrupted. He says, a glass of milk, put some lime on or culture, will spoil the milk. But in the milky ocean, if you put little culture, what will happen to that Kshira Sagar? So too, Bharat's heart is deep like an ocean. I tell you, there is no sadhu like Bharata and a brother like Bharata. Therefore, rest assured, power will not get to his head. I know why he is coming here. When everyone heard the greatness of Bharata, everyone was praising Bharata. Even Devatas were saying, if Bharata was not born in this world, there will not have been any example of someone upholding the flag of dharma, righteousness, and all the great values of life. O Lord, who can understand Bharata than you? Then Lakshmana felt sorry and became quiet. Now Bharata's mind was oscillating. When he thought of himself and his mother Kaikeyi, he felt that how Ramchandraji will accept me. And I don't know, Bhagavan will meet me and turn me away. I think he will do that only. But Rama will never mistake me. His nature is that he will not do harm to his enemy also. I am only a child. When he thought of Rama's Subhav, he moved forward. When he thought of himself, he stopped. Now they were reaching near the Chitrakoot mountain. Nishad Raj with him, he knew exactly where Rama's cottage was. Only Bharat, Shatrugna and Nishad Raj went up the mountain. Rest all waited at the foothills of the mountain. And one place Nishad Raj climbed a tree and saw Ram, Sita, Lakshman seated under a tree. He said to Bharata, come and see. He saw Lord seated among Munimandal. He could not walk. He got paralyzed seeing Rama and fell down saying, Pahi, Pahi. Bhagavan, save me, save me. It is so happened. Lakshmana saw Bharata. Ramchandraji has not seen yet. Lakshmana said, Bhagavan, Bharat is prostrated. The way Bhagavan got up, his bow fell one side, and the arrows fell another side. He just went to lift Bharata and lifted him and embraced Bharata. And whoever seen this Milan, they forgot their body consciousness. Lakshmana saw Bharat. He thought of lifting him and embracing him, but he was in the service of Ram. How can he leave that post and go? He stood there only. Bhagavan, a personification of Samata, and Bharata, Mamata. Nobody said anything. Their experience was beyond the comprehension of our mind. Which poet can describe what they were feeling? Slowly, Bharat did namaskar to Sita ji. All this time in Bharata's mind, this thought was there, what Rama and Sita thinking about me. But when they found in their heart only love, and love alone, then only his mind became peaceful. Then he met with Lakshmana and Shatrugna. All of them met each other. At that time, Nishad Raj said, Maharaj, Vasishtha Rishi and others also are at the bottom of this hill. Bhagavan immediately ran to his Guru. Meeting all, Bhagavan met Kaikeyi first and consoled her. She also had come, feeling miserable. How did I do that? How did I know my own son? Therefore, thereafterwards, when he came to know Dasharatha Maharaj's death, he wept. What Shraddha Karma could be done, he also did all of them. Now all of them were sitting. The question was what to do next. Bharatji said, Vasishthaji said, Bharata, now you say it. Bharat said, everything was decided there and you are our Guru and you have to put the proposal before Ramchandraji. Now Vasishthaji said, what to do? My buddhi is blown away seeing your love for Ram. Therefore you are capable of proposing. In this section, so many times they meet and Bharat asked Vasishthaji and then Vasishthaji asked Bharat. Then they both went to Ramchandraji. Ramchandraji said, Bhagavan, you are our Guru. and whatever you say, I shall obey. And finally, it was coming to Bharat only. Suddenly they got the news, Janaka Maharaj is coming. Ramchandraji got worried. What is happening here? Then someone said, Janaka Maharaj, you are a jnani. Please guide us. He said, as far as Brahma Vidya is concerned, my buddhi works. But when it comes to Bharata's love, my buddhi also doesn't work because he's too high. His way of thinking about dharma is different. Now different proposals were put forth in front of Ramachandraji. Number one, Lakshmana will go. Lakshmana will go back and Bharat will go with Rama. Do you think Lakshmana will accept that? That was proposal number one. Number two proposal, Ram and Lakshmana go back to Ayodhya and proxy, Bharat and Shatrughna will go to forest. Bharat was so happy, we are ready. But nothing was working. Finally, Bharata understood what is in the mind of Ramchandraji. Dharma is to be followed. There should be no compromise here. Now Bharata wins in one respect. Bhagavan, I will not put you in this kind of dharma sankat. But you have to promise me, after 14 years, you will come back to Ayodhya the very next day. And if I don't see you, I will enter fire. Actually, he brought everything there to do the coronation ceremony of the Lord. He wanted to take him back with all ceremonial way, with great procession. But Bhagavan did not accept that, but he accepted what Bharata said. Here it is a peculiar kind of fight, unlike our modern times. Bharata says, the kingdom is yours. Rama says, it is not mine, it is yours. Two brothers were there, fight in the court were going on for their property. They had one spiritual teacher. And the day of verdict was coming. One brother goes to his guru and says, Maharaj, bless me. Guru says, you read Ayodhya Kant. And the second brother came, please bless me. Guru also said, you read Ayodhya Kant. And when they came to this portion, their thought changed. That is the power of Ram Bharat. Bharat said, I brought everything, the waters from the holy rivers. What shall I do? Bhagavan said, there is a well and put all these holy waters there. There is a Bharat Kupa, well of Bharata in Chitrakoot. Bharata went to meet Atri Muni and Anasuya. Bharata said to Ram, I look after your kingdom as your servant. But before I go, you should give me some guidance as to how I should take care of the kingdom. Here in Doha 3:15, simple instruction is given.
मुखिया मुख सो चाहिए, खान पान कहूँ एक, पालई पोषई सकल अंग, तुलसी सहित विवेक सियावर राम जय जय राम, मेरे प्रभु राम जय जय राम।
किया मुखसो चाहिए खान पान कहु एक पालई पोषहि सकल अंग तुलसी सहित विवेक. Bharata asked for instructions how to rule the kingdom as a Raja. Now, a simple instruction is given here. There lies the essence of Ramaraj. He said the leader should be like a mouth. Whatever we have to eat or drink, you will do only with your mouth. It may appear that the mouth is selfish, as all other senses are looking at the food hungrily. That food is not kept in the mouth and it goes into the stomach and assimilated, and that assimilated food must nourish each and every limb of the body. Means for the government, people will have to pay tax. The taxes will go to the stomach of treasury, and that money must be utilized in such a way that the whole nation prosper. Now the interesting thing about the example is this mouth is a part of the body. Body is one, mouth, hand, eyes, all part of the same body. That means no king should think that I am different and above everything. When we eat food, sometimes some food particle gets stuck in the teeth. It is like some officer tried to swallow it. Remember, if that food particle remained in the teeth, it is not good for the teeth. Later on, inquiry commission will be there. Bhagavan said, you are very wise. To an intelligent person, one hint is enough. Now you understand the whole thing. But still, Bharata was not finding peace. Bhagavan, 14 years I have to live without you. I need some support. And he had brought a pair of sandals for Raja Abhishek. Otherwise, Lord was walking barefoot. So Bharat gave the paduka to Ramchandraji. What are these two padukas? They represent Bhagavan's two letters, Ram, Rama, Rama. That Rama is the guardians of people's lives. Because whenever they see these padukas on the Simhasan throne, oh, this kingdom belonging to Ram. Or when you have a precious gem and you keep that in a little box called Samput, as though these padukas are the little box where Bharata's Sneha Ratna is kept there. That means whenever he looks at those padukas, his love is protected because he knows Bhagavan is there. Or all people who put forth efforts, and when they do it with the name of the Lord, then that will be successful. Or they are two eyes so that he understands what the Sevak Dharma is. As far as Bharata is concerned, these paduka represent Ram, Sita. Then Bharatji says, now I have to go. Bhagavan gave all his blessing. Bharata keeping the paduka on his head and came back to Ayodhya. As soon as he comes back with the blessings of Vasishtha Rishi, he places the padukas on Raja Simhasan, and he tells Vasishtha Ji that when Bhagavan walks on this earth barefooted in forest, how can I stay in the palace here? So a little away from Ayodhya called Nandigram, he stayed. If the Lord is walking on the ground, my place should be still below. So he dug the ground and stayed underground. He was living there as tapasvi. only come to the palace for administration purpose. Whenever he had doubt, the Padukas used to speak to him, chanting the name of the Lord, filled with tears in his eyes. There Ram, Lakshmana, Sita doing tapas in the forest. Here Bharata was also doing tapas. Here beautiful chandas is there. 35, 325, 325.
सिय राम प्रेम पीयूष पूरन होत जन्म न भरत को मुनि मन अगम जम नियम समदम विषम वृत आचरत को दुख दाह दारिद दंभ दूषण सुजस मिस अपहरत को कलिकाल तुलसी से सठन हटि राम सन्मुख करत को भरत चरित करिने तुलसी जो सादर सुनहि सिय राम पद पेमु अवसि होई भव रस बिरती सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय.
If Bharata was not born in this world, who would have shown the possibility of performing great tapas like Yama, Niyama, all the vratas, which even Rishimunis find it difficult to observe? Bharat is someone who is the very embodiment of fullness and nectar of Rama Prem. Unless there is Prem in the heart, one cannot do tapas constantly. We will wait for it to complete. If Bharat was not born, we would not have known what Ram Bhakti is. We would not have known how to do Vratapalanam. Who would have removed all our sorrows and evil tendencies if Bharat was not born there? And Tulsidaji says, who would have brought even Tulsidas to Bhagavan? Those who listen to this Bharata Charitra, then on one hand there will be prem for Ram Sita Ji, on the other hand dispassion for the worldly pleasures. In Ayodhya Kand there are two parts. First part, glory of Ramchandra Ji, is sung, and second part, glory of Bharat Ji is sung. Balakand, as children, their dharma is to obey their elders, Ajna Palan. In Ayodhya Kand, their own intelligence is matured and they have to take decisions. Both have to determine their dharma. Then someone talk about Urmila. She should also would have gone with her husband, because Lakshmana was going as a sevak of Rama and Urmila also goes there, then he will have to look after her also. How he will do both, to render service to Rama and take care of Urmila. So Urmila, Mandavi, Shrutakirti followed their dharma. So this Ayodhya Kand talks about observing dharma. Everyone has to sacrifice. If one cannot sacrifice, they cannot do dharma palan. Here everyone sacrifice. Adharma is to disintegrate. That is what Manthara did. But what Ram Bharata showed is integration, that is dharma. Disintegration is adharma only. All these things are very beautifully shown here. With this, we conclude Ayodhya Kand. बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र की
जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय.
You can sing some dhun.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Shri Ram Jaya 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 Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Ram Ram, Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ram Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ram Ram, Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Ram Ram. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram.